Okay, this is my second quick attempt at this. I'm going to try and keep it much shorter. I made one of these videos and it was really long. So I just wanted to kind of go over a lot of the basics of FTL. I went over the tutorial, and one of my friends just bought this game and I really want to show him a few extra things that will make the game much more enjoyable. One of the things so the tutorial shows you what all the different systems are and all this. One of the things I feel like it didn't really show you very well was up here, this little thing, engines icon here, shows you your evasion percentage. This evasion percentage is actually kind of critical as far as like, you want that to be higher so you can evade shots from the other ships that you face. That goes down if I move a guy out of the system here. I'm going to do it real quick. So if as I move him out, it was 15%, and then it goes down to 10%. If I take the pilot out, it goes to 0%. If I move this guy back in here, it is still 0% because I don't have anybody piloting this ship. If I so you always have to have somebody piloting the ship. That's why the engines and the piloting spot are probably are some of the most critical systems that you have. The other two super critical systems that you have are weapons and shields. If you have a guy manning weapons, your weapons charge faster. If you have a guy manning shields, your shields charge faster. That is why those are probably the most critical systems in the game, because those are the things that you want to happen more often than any other things. But as you can see, I only have 2 guys on my ship, so because of that, I'm choosing to man the engines and the piloting because I want my evasion to be higher. You saw that there are shields in the game, and that this ship does have them. This ship has what's called a Zoltan shield, so that is this little green bar here. Every time I shoot, that is going to go down. So I'm going to go ahead and let this play through a little bit. I'm going to do it. I'm going to kind of try and explain what I'm doing as I'm doing it. So I'm going to power up my shields, and I'm going to make sure this Artemis is powered. And then I do have this one last piece of power. I'm going to put it in engines, because so notice the evasion again. As the more power I put in engines, the more evasion I have. So one of the things that the tutorial said, try and keep your systems powered at all times. You only have so much power, and you have to pick where you want to put it. This is basic starting power. I have enough power to man all my engines, so I'm going to choose to do so. Later on, when I start upgrading my systems, I don't always upgrade my reactor at the same time, so I may not have enough power to power this, and that's okay. But you do want to have one power in at all times, so you do have a little bit of evasion, and you also have to have it so your engines charge. This is your jump button. In order for your jump button to be charging, you have to have power in your engines. That is kind of a critical thing. Not necessarily for early on, but for later on in the game. So I'm going to go ahead and make sure I start firing. And notice this is the Zoltan shield. It is going down as I'm firing at this. I'm going to keep. It doesn't matter what. That's full. Perfect. Okay. Okay. See, this is bad. This is hard mode. Most of the time, you don't come across a ship like this on easy mode. Let's see if I can do this. I'm gonna. So this really emphasizes like how the choices that you're going to come across in the game. So I want my evasion to be up, so I'm definitely going to repair this sooner than later, and I really want this to go down. The problem is now, see, these are some of the most critical systems in the game, because now my weapons are down. I am unable to fire at this. My piloting is down. I am unable to dodge any shots or anything. So I want to make sure that I got a guy here. We went after doors. That's good. Okay, that's done. So now that I have fixed this, I'm going to move him back over here and help him fix those weapons. As soon as I get the 1 power, I'm going to start charging this Artemis. There it is. Okay, and then I'm going to make sure that fires. Down. I have 2 power. Good. So now I'm going to move Sophia back into pod. Start charging. moving the pilot. Oh, my doors are down too. So now the doors are down. I am unable to open these doors manually. Like, I just can't do it. So, and I know that there is a fire in Shields because down here it shows a little fire icon. This is actually a really good fight to show. Because it's awful for a Sector 1 fight. I am going to choose to move this guy into piloting because now all I want to do here is survive. Which I may, oh my god, which I'm probably not going to do. This is a Sector 1 fight, that's for damn sure. So now that this is fired, I want this to go up because this is what I want to fire. Okay, that's okay. Okay, I probably didn't need to do that. I'm going to do doors next because I want to be able to open all my stuff. I don't, and that's okay, I'm glad I did that. So he hit my weapons, but so it shut down one reactor bar. I still have enough to do this. Okay, so now my next shot is going to penetrate this shield, so I wanted to go into weapons. I do have a choice here. I could move this guy back into weapons to increase my percentage, or to make my shot charge faster. But I'm going to choose to repair this because I've already been repairing it, and it shows I'm almost halfway done. So I'm going to let that go. That's fine. Please don't hit weapons. Obviously, you hit weapons. So I'm going to make sure I charge this. It's going to go there. So now I'm charging my Artemis because that's the only thing that I got. Okay, doors are down. So this, I want to drain this and this because there are fires there. I'm going to move you back here. And now I got nothing. This has to go here because I have to repair this. And see, now my guys are also taking damage because they're going through rooms that have fire and no oxygen. So that's the thing. Okay, well, this shows how bad this ship is. This really emphasizes this a lot, actually. So this, yeah, just don't die. Alright, so now my guy died because he blew that up. Alright, well, this shows how badly things can go, and that even if you manage things, I mean, there are probably other things that I could have, I'm sure there are other things that I could have done. I'm not the best player in the world, but this really emphasizes, even if you are an experienced player at this game, how a ship like this can just completely wreck you. So, I'm going to charge that back up. Keep going, I guess. I'm going to end up blowing up here. So that's what happens when you get blown up. Alright. Well, that was fun. So, that shows how bad I am in this game, I guess. Oh, whoops. That was not what I wanted to do. Go back. Here we go. Oh, dang. Let me pull this up. FTL. Okay. Oh. Weird. Okay. Anyways. So that's that. So I'm going to hit new game here again. So that's the Kestrel ship. I want to, you know what? I got to do this over again. But I might show that video anyways. So I'm going to press stop.